show hitting the scene. Shit tales of Oz and foreigner dreams. Tales are crazy wild as the wind. Raps and madness can make you spin. Shit tales rolling forward as king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on podcast sea. Shit tales rolling Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on podcast sea. Shit tales rolling Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fine episode of Shithousery, Chicanery, and all around what the fuckery do we have. I am NCR News Network, joined by friend, colleague, and co-host, and not some random South guy, Anthony Caruso.
G'day, NCR. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone around this great wide world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, there's a bit of a global phenomenon happening, and it involves a very well-known character that seems to pop up from time to time. Not someone who generally causes trouble, but tends to be someone who just turns up at random sporting and festival events. And you usually pick up this person because they're wearing a South Sydney Rabbitohs jersey.
Okay.
Now, we've got an example of one in particular of random South guy at the WWE. So, absolutely nothing's going on. Nothing to do with rugby league whatsoever. And then, hey presto, out of nowhere, there he is, random South guy. And again. And again. And again. They're everywhere. In fact, they've now done a promo about this, introducing now random South guy.
Wait a minute. I've seen you wear that one jersey before.
No, you haven't. I guarantee. Oh, wait a minute. Look what I found. I'm telling you, these people are everywhere.
Got an idea.
Yeah.
Hear me out. We get a hold of Guido. We talk to his uncle. See if he can get us some of them bootleg South jerseys. And we just go around to the street corners with Guido and sell them. We live like kings.
Oh, that's too good. That's too good.
Before we go any further, two quick things. One, I am still not 100%, so I sound off. I apologize. And a quick word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. Are you tired of spam calls and junk emails from companies you never even heard of or even signed up for? It's because companies buy and sell your data without you even being aware of it.
You think dating sites want you to meet other people? They want your data. That's what all websites want.
You want to put a stop to all that? Aura's here to help. Aura is an all-in-one digital security system that helps remove your data from data brokering websites before it can be resold. They provide you with a free VPN, $1 million identity theft insurance policy, and parental controls to help keep your kids safe. I use Aura myself, and it's removed me from so many websites I didn't even know about. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial that you can cancel at any time by using my URL, aura.com/NCR, or scanning the QR code. So you can put an end to all the junk emails, spam calls, and get peace of mind knowing that you're protected. That's aura.com/NCR or scan the QR code to start your free 14-day trial. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to click the link in the description box to sign up for your free trial with Aura. I found this out about the scam call protection. Dude, it is like you get to feel like you're your own executive of your own Fortune 500 company.
It's very useful that to be able to block to use that to block anyone accessing the data so you don't get those calls again. And I believe NCR as well, there's also a VPN built into it, correct?
Yes, you do get a VPN, antivirus, but here's the cool thing about the spam call protection.
Yep.
You click on it, you get your phone number put in, and they block it. And when you download the app, you put it on your phone.
Nice.
Let's say a call comes in and it's not recognized, or it comes up as a possible spam. It gets directed to an answering service where they question them. Why are you calling this person? Please hold. And then they call you on your phone and be like, yes, we have this person on the phone. They wish to speak to you. So you can decline that way, and then they shut them down.
Nice. I like that.
So
I like that a lot.
Think about it. You got that annoying coworker calling you about just not something important. Mr. Caruso, we have Mr. Wales on the phone, and he wants to talk to you about the rugby game with the Souths, I guess. Do you wish to talk to him?
No.
Okay. And then they hang him up.
Good. As it should be. Now, I believe we do have, well, actually, no, I'll save the other sponsor for a little bit later on, because NCR, I believe, not only do you have the morning briefing, but you've got an honorable mention.
Yes. Before we start the morning briefing, an honorable mention for Mrs. Tom. She sent this to me because I haven't been feeling good, and it made me fucking smile, but it wasn't crazy enough for this week's top 10. Florida mom with face tattoo smiles at mugshot after allegedly trying to unalive sister. Okay.
Yikes.
Okay. We see the little heart tattoo, right?
Yeah.
We see a cross tattoo here.
Yeah.
This is what made me smile. Look at the.
What the hell is that? 777.
Lucky 777s. And an EKG monitoring line. Boys, I know she looks nice, but stay away from this one.
Do not,
Craig.
Do not stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah, I tried to unalive her, but I would look prettier. Don't I look so pretty? I'm cute.
Is she like trying to be like Denver Metro audits, you know, the 222, the 333, the 444. Now she's going to 777.
Hey man, that was a sweet deal when Domino's was running it. You remember it?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I wish they'd bring that back.
Oh, nice.
I'll pay $21 for 3 large pizzas. Fuck it. That'd feed my family for a get together.
I think it's morning briefing time.
It is.
Let's do this.
Grady Judd.
It's Global Alliance to End Parkinson's Disease. Global Alliance is a great group of people doing tremendous work.
Disease.
Please work with them so that we can do our best to stop that horrible disease.
Challenge me on it.
Have a drink of coffee and get ready. Okay, so here's the deal. I want to introduce you to Ricardo Smith. Ricardo is 42. He's a scrapper. No, I don't mean a fighter. He scraps scrap material, takes it to the recyclers.
All right.
But sometimes,
not bad so far.
Maybe if business is slow, he steals stuff that he takes to the recyclers.
Do you think he's part of the trend of stolen copper?
Oh no,
Do you
not
think
another
he is?
one.
Do you think he is?
Yes.
And that's exactly what he did. Guess what he did? He stole an air conditioner.
What?
How many times do I have to tell you? Everybody is on camera every day, so we got video of him doing that. So we go to a recycler to follow up on the case. Our detectives are the very best. And they're saying, hey, we're inquiring about this Ricardo Smith. We suspect that he stole an air conditioner. And the recycler said, well, there he is right over there in his truck. That's right. He was back scrapping something else. So we went over and talked to him. He confessed to stealing this air conditioner. He recognized himself in the video and we arrested him.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. Oh, did I tell you that he had cannabis in his car? That's right. Cannabis sativa L. So
I have to by law now.
And the plot thickens!
we got another charge. So then we got him down to the jail. He was very nice to us. We got in the jail. And then when he had to change into his orange outfit so he would blend in with everybody else and look cool, he resisted.
Uh-huh.
So the scrapper turned out to be a scrapper because he scrapped with the detention deputies.
Okay, so you heard that, right?
Yep.
He's a
Yep.
scrapper. And he's getting ready to scrap with the deputies.
Yep.
He still had to wear his orange suit that we gave him. That's what we call it, a suit. But he collected some more resisting charges before he decided to wear his orange suit. So the scrapper turned out to be a scrapper and he turned out to be a thief, and now he's in jail.
Okay, I have to ask, and this is a legitimate question. When he started getting wild and get ready to scrap with the deputies, do you think one of the deputies said this to one of the others?
Hey, I've kind of been wondering when the next rap's coming, oh fuck.
Fucking ready for a scrap. Especially from DJs up country.
Oh, very good. Very good.
First scrap?
Oh, for scrap.
I'm up for a scrap.
Oh, for scrap.
You know the rules. Stay off the property and the laneway.
I'll see you outside. If I'm not there in 5 minutes, start without me. Use that one.
You want to come to a super soft birthday party?
Okay.
I love Letterkenny.
Oh, God. I have the ceremonial coin.
Let's go heads this week. Feeling lucky.
It is a head.
We're in for a good one. Florida woman throws Gatorade in an assistant principal's face at school.
Gatorade.
H2O.
What it sucks. It really, really sucks.
A Miami Gardens woman was arrested on Tuesday after she threw a bottle of Gatorade in the face of an assistant principal. The incident took place on Wednesday and was reported by Local 10 News just before 4 p.m. Tiffany High said to the police that the assistant principal told officers that she was standing in her post outside the school's main entrance during dismissal when she saw Diallo Quinton Avila walking quickly towards her. She is 40 years old and hails from the Darrell City area. The principal asked, "How can I help you?" Parents are allowed in the building after 3:20. Quentin began to speak Spanish very fast and aggressively towards the principal, and then threw a bottle of Gatorade in her face. The police say that the principal Hyde told her to put her hands up, and Quentin was told that twice. However, she became belligerent and entered the campus trying. At which time she threw the Gatorade in the victim's face for a second time. This woman really loves her Gatorade. When police gave her verbal commands to de-escalate, it did not work. When they began to ask her for proof of her driver's license, she said no and would not cooperate, and began physically resist them when they were trying to walk her to the patrol car. Quentin was arrested for charges of battery on a school employee, interference with the educational institution, and resisting without violence. The motivations for the attack are unknown at this point, but she has been transported to the Turner Golf Night jail and is currently on a $5,300 bond. But let's take a look at the woman. Let's take a
Here
look.
we go.
Let's take a look at her.
Let's see this psychotic senorita. Yeah, it's up there.
She is
She's angry about something.
maybe she's mad that they canceled Taco Tuesday.
Maybe she was mad because she had a Gatorade and it wasn't a Powerade.
Could be worse.
Could it be?
Could have been an all sport.
Could have. Here's one for a blast for the past. Could it have been Power Thirst?
Ooh. Be thankful it wasn't a bottle of Sobe.
Hey, I want to feel so energetic, all right? I want gratuitous amounts of energy.
Then talk to me later after the show. I know some guys that can hook you up.
I gotta say that those Power Thirst videos were amazing. You haven't seen it before, look it up.
I remember when Gatorade did Midnight Thunder. And they came out with the cheesiest fucking commercial for it. It's like an all black screen. There's flashes of light, and you just see this white dude playing midnight basketball, dripping purple. And the tagline is "Quench your thirst like midnight thunder." Like, granted, it was a good flavor, but you could have done way better. You could have done way better, even for the 90s.
Shall we get going?
Yes, please. Who is number 10 for the shit towns of Australia?
Number 10, would you believe, is not Port Pirie.
I am shocked.
Which means one of two things, doesn't it?
They're behaving,
or
somebody's done something way worse.
Number 10 instead is Broken Hill, New South Wales. Still shit. But I went and did some digging. And I found a story from approximately this time last year that they're trying to work through. But it's still a bit of an issue for the rest of the town. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Williama High School in Broken Hill still standing a year after a black mold outbreak.
Why?
I'd like to know that myself. Ava Devoy cannot help but feel mixed emotions as the piercing toll of the year's first school bell echoes over Broken Hill. The 18-year-old graduate is one of more than 600 students and staff displaced from Williama High School when a substantial black mold outbreak was discovered. It forced the school's closure days before the start of, and I'm not kidding, 2024, and rapid action was taken to get Williama students into classrooms. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a high school in Broken Hill had to be shut down because of an outbreak of black mold. Not regular mold, black mold. In fact, it got so bad that the Williama School was slated for demolition after the government ruled it too dangerous to inhabit based on a report from independent hygienists. But more than a year after the mold was detected, the structure's still there.
What the fuck's going on, man?
Apparently, the Department of Education has been moving to try and demolish it. And that there's planning for a new high school on another part of the same site, with the school expected to be built in term 1, 2027. At this point, there is still no word as to whether they've actually demolished the original building. So somewhere out there are several school buildings abandoned that has now got black mold raging through the building. And I have reasons to believe that there are other sections of Broken Hill following recent floodings that have now got the same problem.
I am at a loss of words here.
So let me stress to everyone, if you find a building that has black mold in it, get out and go to the nearest doctor. There's our public service announcement for the week. NCR, who is your number 9?
Number 9 for Florida Man is, well, kind of a throwback to our last live episode. Florida Man leads deputies on cocaine-fueled chase. That's right. The cocaine is back. Pasco man with 3 DUIs lead troopers on cocaine-fueled police chase in the Tampa Bay area. Oh. A St. Antonio's man is behind bars after he led troops on a cocaine-fueled chase, ending in multiple felonies and arrests, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. Troopers stopped at a gas station around 9:30 a.m. on Friday when an employee approached them with concerns about a pickup truck doing donuts in a nearby grassy area. So far, this just sounds like a typical Friday. Or a typical day for any Gronk in Australia. When the troopers attempted a traffic stop with their lights and sirens, the truck made a U-turn and quickly accelerated away. Traveling west down Route 52, the driver hit speeds of 129 miles per hour in a 55 zone. Then ran through several red lights, damaging and dangerously swerving in and out of traffic. Troopers then conducted a pit maneuver to stop the truck, which they did, and identified the driver as Herberto Benitez, age 27. When he got out of the truck, was arrested without further incident, they began to search it. They got a warrant because he smelled of alcohol and found white powdery substance on his nose and around his mouth.
Because of course they did.
He immediately claimed it was baby powder.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Oh, dear God. Please cue Randy.
Oh, what happened?
I'm just gonna have to do this because it's gonna get a hell of a lot worse.
And the plot thickens!
You're kidding me. How does it get worse than that?
According to the arrest report, they found a small bag of cocaine later found in the suspect's rectum area.
Oh my God, has he been shelving again?
Apparently.
And the worst part is, NCR, this is not the first time we're going to be seeing this tonight.
Oh dear God. I thought it was bad because I've got several like this, but now you boy. Menendez was arrested and taken in and charged with 6 felonies, including possession of cocaine, smuggling of a controlled substance into it, and obstructing smuggling contraband into the jail facility, obstructing justice, fleeing law enforcement, driving with a suspended license, and a third DUI violation within the 10-year period, 2 misdemeanor counts of reckless driving over 50 miles per hour in a posted 55 and over limit. I don't have a picture of him. I wish I did. But wow. Wow.
Jeez.
If that was number 9, just imagine how worse it's going to get throughout the year.
I know, absolutely.
You're up. Let's see what you got.
Number 9 for the shit towns of Australia. Well, I told you that a certain town didn't get 10th place. But guess what, NCR?
What?
They're 9th.
Oh, wow.
Port Pirie, South Australia. Not just still shit, but an actual story.
Ooh.
Gonna need some help. So NCR, please get it ready. Because a drongo has been arrested after cops found 4 giant cannabis plants as big as full-size fruit trees.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad by doing drugs, okay? That'd be bad. Drugs are bad.
Okay.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. A 65-year-old man has been arrested following a police search at a property in Port Pirie. Just after 4 p.m. on Thursday, the 5th of March, Port Pirie police attended a house on Scenic Road where they carried out the search of a premises. Police located and seized 4 mature cannabis plants, a gel blaster, fireworks, and an amount of cash. The man was arrested and charged with cultivating cannabis, trafficking a controlled drug, and firearm offences. He was granted police bail and is due to appear in Port Pirie Magistrates Court in April. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a bit of an idea, here's a picture of said cannabis plant.
Jesus Christ.
When it said that they almost resembled fruit trees, they weren't kidding.
It's like the size of that's a fucking orange tree.
Yeah, I know.
Don't arrest him. Put them into work. He can do so much good.
Well, when that happened, guess where I managed to go to?
Comment time.
It is. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first comment from a guy named Flipstein. Wasted the coppers' time. A bit of cannabis, whoop-de-doo. Lucky they haven't got nothing better to worry about. Someone else wrote, they should get him on Gardening Australia.
I'm telling you, get that man out there to those farmers out there in Africa and India and all those underdeveloped countries. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to grow this shit. Look what I did with these fucking pot plants.
God, what else is there? Day 287, still no tomatoes. And from the photo that was taken, someone said the photographer's too stoned to focus. Who says lead stunts your growth? Not this bad boy. Yes, the old Jamaican tomato plant.
You're making me crazy here.
It could be worse. It could be tobacco. Oh my god. The guy should be on Burke's backyard giving gardening tips.
I agree.
Imagine how much CO2 that has absorbed. This guy is single-handedly fighting for the environment.
Hold on. Let the man cook.
I've grown many plants twice that girth and 15 feet tall in Radelaide. Someone wrote, nice hedge, mate.
He can make a hell of a hedge maze.
Someone's taken the Burke's backyard theme and actually written a song for it. Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees, a dog or two and a barbecue, some flowers down the side, and a shitload of ganja by the fence. It's all in old mate's backyard. And then to tie it all up, meanwhile, there's probably a meth lab next door. Oh, well played, everyone in the comments section. Well,
I can see just some pissed off methods. Just it's about time they get rid of that disgusting drug in this neighborhood. Just fancily smoking his meth pipe.
Oh, NCR, who's your number 8?
Number 8. Florida man accused of stealing U.S. flags from businesses and storing them in his apartment. And guess what? It comes from your favorite news station.
Do it. Are we doing it?
I'm your moderator, Larry King. Now, a word to our audience. Even though we're being broadcast on Fox, there's no need for obnoxious hooting and hollering.
That's right. Fox Tampa Bay 13.
Get in.
Okay. A Lake City, Florida man is behind bars after deputies found several stolen flags inside of his apartment while investigating the theft of one United States flag. Okay. This man has been on a fucking tear just stealing flags from around the small businesses.
What the hell?
The owners of Baker's Communication contacted the Columbia County Sheriff's Office on Wednesday about their stolen flag and cable that goes with it.
Yeah.
They showed the deputies footage of an unidentified man on a bicycle entering the property shortly at 3 a.m., cutting the cable off of the flagpole and taking cable and flag and sticking it in a bag and then pedaling away. The next day, the deputies were conducting a business check around 2:30 and saw a man on a bicycle in the Southwest Main Boulevard area on Southwest Condone Street, matching the description of the person from the surveillance video. They later identified the man, and this is the fucking funny part. The man's name is John Allen Bethune.
Oh,
Bethune. Bethune made a buffoon of himself. That is the most unfortunate fucking name of the year so far. Mr. Bethune, Mr. Buffoon, Mr. Baboon, whatever you call yourself. We need to talk to you. Are you there, Mr. Buffoon? Mr. Buffoon? Buffoon, get your ass over here.
Get your red ass over here, Mr. Baboon.
While investigating him for this consensual stop, they found more American flags and cables in his bag on his person from several other locations. They then got a search warrant for his apartment where they found several other flags hanging up in his house. They contacted the Baker's communications company and asked them, "Is this the flag that Mr. Buffoon stole from you?" "No, that's not ours. That's a totally different cable. Ours was blue."
God.
They literally got him with dozens of flags that he's just been going around to businesses and just cutting down in the middle of the night and just putting them in his house.
Just casually just putting it there.
He is currently facing several charges of theft. They were able to return the flag to the Baker's communication company, but have yet to identify the other dozens of flags that he is currently had in his possession and was facing felony charges of petty theft. Also, deputies have requested, if you can please come identify some of the flags, they will gladly return them to your person. But would you like to see Mr. Buffoon?
Do it.
I'm not making up. Look at his name.
Has someone put Tom Selleck in a dryer?
I'm Tom Selleck on meth. I interest you in a stolen flag or a reverse mortgage on your property.
Oh my God.
Years though, man. How did he not hear the cops coming? It's a fucking elf. Oh, do you think he's a part of the underpants gnomes community?
Oh dear God. I wouldn't be surprised.
They stole underpants. He stole flags. It's the two things people always buy: underpants and American flags. Just saying. It's a conspiracy.
Time to go to the next one?
Yep.
Let's do this. Number 8 for the shit towns of Australia takes us to, well, we're off to Queensland for the first time. It's
Yay.
not Townsville. It's not Townsville, but it's not far. We're off to Bundy.
Ooh.
What happened in Bundy? Some pest has stolen a Portaloo.
What?
Some shit pest has stolen a Portaloo. In February, a 2016 single-axle toilet trailer with Queensland registration ES1646 was stolen from the intersection of George Street and Stephenson Street in Bundaberg West. Police are appealing for anyone who may have relevant information to contact police. So, yes, someone has stolen a Portaloo, and just so we can ensure we do our good citizenship, that's what the Portaloo trailer looks like. So if you see it, please report it to police. I did have a look around to see what I could find. And I only could find 2 things out of the comment section, unfortunately, NCR.
Oh.
First things first was the post by My Police Bundaberg and North Burnett, who said, and I quote, if you witness any suspicious activity near George Street and Stephenson Street in Bundaberg West between those dates, you may be able to assist police to flush out those responsible. Not bad. Not bad. But then when I go to the comments section, please report someone wrote, please report any suspicious movements. Or the more blunt, I hate people who do this sort of crap.
This is a real shitty situation here.
I mean, the fact that it's been covered in gas the whole time is a problem. Oh, I've got to say, fair play to My Police Bundaberg and North Burnett for making light of the situation as well.
You kind of have to.
You do. You do. Who's your number 7?
Number 7. Drunk Florida man gets 15 private dancers at strip club and then tries to skip out on the bill.
Yeah.
This one is brought to us by Florida Rock Station 92.9, where we have this amazing story. A drunken Florida man was arrested after getting 15 private dancers at a strip club and then trying to skip out on the bill. And private dances aren't cheap. Maybe this Florida man will finally do the math when he realizes his private dancers were going to cost him $600 and didn't want a part of that. How do you, Jesus Christ, $600 for 15 dancers? Kind of a fucking steal there, Chief.
Oh, that's a way to piss money up against the wall, isn't it?
I mean, hell, if you want to piss money away, give it to me.
Give it to both of us. We'll find a way.
The incident took place in a gentleman's club in Clearwater, Florida, where the Florida man was identified as a 46-year-old Roberto Mandadu and has previously been arrested for similar charges in Pinellas County, Florida. Now, he was arrested at the gentleman's club after refusing to leave and pay his tab, but was currently on probation and was prohibited from using alcohol or illegal drugs.
No.
He just wanted some titty.
Huh.
But wait till you see his face. Look at him. Isn't that
Cordova's gained some weight?
Fuck, man.
Hang on. Is that his name? Robert Maldonado.
Yeah.
I think he's got a relative. He raced in Formula One and was known as a bit of a reckless driver.
Well, technically, it's Roberto.
True.
Roberto. I wish to have private dancers. Me. Can you dance to Selena? You go to Selena? Okay. What about big booty bitches? You do that, okay. Okay. Do you think he tried to snort a line off a stripper's ass?
Oh, 100% he tried to. If not ass, tits.
I mean...
Actually, I reckon he would have gone one step further. He looks like the kind of bloke that would have shelved it on a stripper and then tried to snort it.
Yeah. Okay. Who is your number 6?
You mean my number 7, I should
Oh,
say.
you're number 7. My bad.
7, yeah. We're off to the nation's capital. We're off to Canberra.
Oh, Canberra.
So,
What did you do now?
oh no, this is disgusting. A Gronkess has been caught on camera stealing a teddy bear from a Christmas shop by shoving it up her skirt.
And besides, don't worry about where I'm going to put it. I'm going to make it fit.
I had to.
Oh, you're terrible. There's no necessarily a story behind it, although when we do this afterwards, we'll be visiting. Guess what? We'll be visiting.
Comment section.
Yeah, I've got a lot of comment section this week. It's going to be good fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the lady in question on camera. That's a nice looking teddy bear. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh my God. Is that a certain YouTuber out of North Carolina? It looks like her. If not her Australian twin. But she's more
Miss Mandy, is that
known
you?
for refrigerators.
Oh, and it's still there.
Oh,
Still there.
her Kegel exercise game must be on point.
Wow. So, do you think the comment section had a field day?
If they didn't, I'm going to be disappointed.
Well, let's go back. Let's see how they went. First comment off. Probably don't want it back now. Bet it stinks. You could even say the smell would be unbearable. When it is a toy bear, came out as a fish. Someone actually gave credit for using the music to that now. She's actually a size 8. The rest were teddy bears. Oh,
This is why you do your
that's
Kegels,
not
girls.
not the bear in the cave. It's not hibernating. It's likely suffocated. To your comment, NCR, how on earth did she hold that in and not drop it?
Kegel game on point.
Someone wrote, gives a whole new meaning to the term drop bears. Oh my God. Oh no, there's a bear in there. I hope there's not a, to which someone responded, I hope there's not a few people with games and a lot of stories to tell. The bear now identifies as a beaver.
Didn't know Winnie the Pooh liked salmon.
Oh no. Oh no. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. I'm not scared. What a beautiful day. A cave. A dark, narrow cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We're gonna go through it. That's up there for comment of the week. Poor Big Ted taking a ride on the old tuna canoe. Just when Winnie the Pooh couldn't have a possibly worse day.
Oh, bother.
Oh my God. That bed has now been caught in a camel toe. Oh, that'll do. That'll do me. Oh my, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. NCR, who is your number 6?
Florida man armed with an axe was arrested after car wash confrontation.
Armed with an axe.
We cannot confirm if he's a juggalo or not, but we can confirm he was armed with an axe.
Alrighty then, let's see it.
Okay. So there is a video. I'm just going to do a little brief thing, and then we're going to go straight to the video.
Yeah.
An Ocala man armed with an axe went to a car wash and got into a confrontation this week over the weekend. The car wash called the police after the police identified the man for being having a restraining order. Well, after being restrained by an 18-year-old who began to beat the ever-loving piss out of him. The axe-wielding man is in custody on a $65,000 bond after he attacked several victims. But, like I said, we have video. So let me get this queued up here. There's an employee with an axe.
That's a bit disconcerting. Oh boy, now she got real.
And they begin to beat the shit out of him.
I mean, fair play to them. They took him down.
Oh my God, you see that? Almost coming
Yeah.
in, just like, oh, I want a piece of this. When you see a big dude just run up in there, just skipping, just surrender, because that big dude's gonna beat the piss out of you.
He's got him in a hold. He's got him in a sleeper hold.
Wait for it.
Hello. Hey, I didn't do anything. I'm not resisting. What's going on? Ow! What's going on? Dude, I didn't do anything. Sure. Dude, watch the videos.
Yeah, the glass.
Watch it, please.
We're gonna love to.
Why you trying to tackle me so hard? Look,
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Hey, did I say something?
Nope. Get on your knees.
What did I do?
Get on your knees.
Guys, what did I do?
Get up.
I'm trying, please.
All right, man. That's all right.
Look at his face.
Got him. No, well, let's be honest with this. You know what that face says? After all the shit he pulled.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to say I didn't realize that clip was going to fit so perfectly next to that mugshot.
It works. But think about it. Homie took him down hard with those hits.
That was a good shot.
Look at that fucking shiner. That shit's swole shut.
You know what? The guy who took him down Get him an NFL contract. There's probably a couple of teams that could use him as a defensive linebacker.
You know, this is going to work so perfectly with what we just saw.
I've kind of been wondering when the next draft's coming. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Let's see. What? Charges?
Oh,
wow.
Aggravated assault with a dangerous weapon.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube.
But yeah, that's my number 6.
That's decent. That is decent.
Just, what sells it for me is that big dude just coming in skipping. It's like you wanted a piece of him. He's like, get up, let me get one shot. And then the dude who kicked him in the fucking head.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. I like it.
What is number 6 for the shit towns of Australia for the week?
Number 6 takes us to New South Wales for the second time. And we're off to the town of Wagga Wagga.
Wagga Wagga.
Or as we like to say, Wagga 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 Wagga. Geez, it sound like a Pac-Man game there.
It's not about dirty words. It's about words that sound dirty, like Wagga Wagga.
Oh, my God. Now, Wagga Wagga has got a multi this week. One of them is an undies-clad creep caught on camera playing with himself in people's driveways. Oh, that's going to make me this level of sick.
Oh, my.
Damn it, George.
Settle down. But our one today is one we probably need to raise because it is probably one of the most disgusting scenes that we've ever had. And it's my first nomination for the Golden Turd. A woman's footy coach accidentally includes audio of himself ridiculing his players' bodies on game footage and sends it to them. So he was fat shaming his own players. An official from a southern New South Wales AFL club has stepped down after being caught saying a female player should lose weight and describing women as breeders. The commentary was captured on the video of the Collingwood Wagga Demons women's team playing a match.
Before we go,
Sorry?
Before we go any further, I just would like to say something. On behalf of the show and myself and Anthony, we do not see women as breeders. We see them as beautiful, elegant people who deserve all of our respect and free trips to Becca's House of Secrets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As I quote, she could be a good player if she lost a bit of weight. She just can't effing move. Now, we got to, and then this is where, I mean, I could read it, but then I think I could give better precipice to it if we actually play the video recording as it got sent so that everyone could get a real sense of how effed up it is.
Do it.
Now, if you need to make, being someone who's a coach of a soccer team, not an AFL team, honest to God to everyone here, I can't stand AFL, but that's besides the point. As a coach of any team, there's a line you have to take care of between saying someone is not match fit, which is one thing, and then just straight out body shaming them. This is body shaming.
A Riverina women's AFL coach caught out.
I'm just saying, I can play. Yeah, granted, I'm 20 pounds overweight and I chain smoke and drink like a fish, but I'm still good for it, Coach. Come on, Coach Caruso, put me in.
No, work with you. You say if you want to talk to them about any issues that, do it privately. Don't do this.
A live stream.
She could be a good player if she lost all her weight. Yeah. She reads where the ball is. Yeah. But she just fucking move. She's had 4 kids.
The Collingully Demons assistant coach and former AFL Premier League player uploaded the match to his personal YouTube account on Wednesday, accidentally airing his sexist remarks.
If you think that's bad, NCR, wait for what's coming up next.
I mean, I will say this. At first, it did sound like, okay, a little bit of like a little tough coaching.
It's borderline at best.
It's like it's skirting the line.
It's very skirting of the line, but trust me, it gets worse.
We've got a real issue in our society overall with the body shape of our women. Yeah. They're our breeders, mate.
When his female players watched back their Friday game against Griffith, the horrendous commentary was exposed, and the video has now gone viral on social media.
Even the young girls, like body shapes are all wrong. You think about when we were growing up, the body shapes of girls. You hardly saw any fat girls.
7 News has spoken with one of the Collingully women's players who has asked to remain anonymous.
It's disgraceful to hear older man, just a man in general, talk about something like this about women and women in footy. Like, women in footy, it's already hard enough to come across, and the game's just starting to grow.
I mean, that's a really unfortunate voiceover to do that.
Yeah.
But it's a very valid point. That you see how bad that got.
I mean, like I said, the first part of it, when he said, she would be a better player if she could lose a little bit of weight and move around a bit more, that right there, it's skirting the line, but still okay. Because at that point, you could have fixed it. You could have fixed it. Like, okay, I got to talk to her, get her on a better diet, get her on a better exercise regimen. That way we can get her speed better. Fine. That would have been fine. I think you would agree.
It probably not the way you want to discuss it. It's probably something you want to say in private with that player, not have it recorded.
Agreed.
If you're going to do that.
But, it started off good. Well, it started off bad, kind of good. You could have fixed it. But then you just decided to go straight to that brick wall.
Language and commentary contained within the video are not representative of AFL Riverina, AFL, or the values of our game.
7 News understands that when the video was given to the club's leadership, players were requested not to share it in an effort to protect their reputation.
Club have honestly not done a lot. I would expect more from them. They've sort of just said, don't tell anyone else. We don't want to wreck the reputation of the club.
Collingully Demons have told 7 News they do not condone the comments made by one of their staff members and have stood him down immediately. The club has also issued a formal written apology to players this afternoon.
AFL Riverina is committed to supporting the continued.
I'm sorry, the fact that the club originally had told the players not to share it so they don't damage the reputation of the club. No, go fuck yourself.
Contact Barrington or Sugar Tits on this one. Somebody, if you know how to get a hold of them, let them know. Pass them this story.
They're not far from there, actually.
I would love to meet them.
Barring's pretty good. Barring and Sugar Tits, they are pretty good. I'll say that much. Should invite them on.
I'm trying to get a hold of them. I am.
All righty. We're at the halfway stage of the episode, which means I think we need a little bit of light relief. And just because you mentioned her earlier on, I think we bring her back.
Indeed.
Allow your imagination to run wilder than Hulkamania down at Becca's House of Secrets. With a wide range of books, games, and accessories, Becca and her team will help you immerse yourself into whatever fantasy you may have. Mention the promo code HUN at checkout for 10% off. Check out their great range of products and make sure they see you next Tuesday at Becca's House of Secrets, where your fantasy is our secret.
Thank you, Becca's House of Secrets, for sponsoring the channel.
Always a great sponsor of the show, indeed. NCR, with that in mind, who is your number 5?
Oh, this is actually perfect because you tied him into this one. Butt tattooed Florida woman gives cops Q-tips when asked for driver's license.
God. All right, let's hear it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. You got an ad popping up here. A woman who tattooed her buttocks is facing a DUI charge after she allegedly drove through the entrance of the Boca Raton Police Department and handed them Q-tips and batteries when they asked for her driver's license.
Q-tips?
And batteries.
Where has she been?
Becca's House of Secrets.
Dude.
Nadine Kaufman, age 31, of Deerfield Beach, was arrested on March 2nd, and she is out of jail awaiting her next court date. According to the arrest reports from a local boutique owner.
Christ! This doesn't get better.
Oh my God. She's a local boutique owner who was arrested earlier in the morning hours on March 2nd. After Boca Raton police reportedly spotted her white Corolla failing to stop at a red light, and crossing several lines, and swerving and struggling to stay in her own lane. Oh, God damn it. This is just too good.
Oh, my God.
According to the probable cause affidavit, when officers asked the Deerfield Beach resident for her driver's license and registration, she allegedly handed them over a bag of Q-tips and batteries instead. Oh my God, it gets worse. It gets worse, but better at the same time.
Dear God.
Reportedly, officers noted that Kaufman's speech was heavily slurred and the overwhelming odor of an unknown alcoholic beverage was coming from her breath. Kaufman allegedly refused to participate in any field sobriety tests. And after being warned that the possible legal ramifications once transported to the Boca Raton Police Department and booking facility, she allegedly continued to refuse, and by declining to provide a breath sample for the alcohol test, police say that she later refused to sign for her DUI caution and court summons. Between being informed and that the signing is not an admission of guilt, just a legal requirement, Kaufman is now facing several misdemeanor charges, including DUI refusal to test, willfully refusing to sign a summons. During the booking process, she requested a medical evaluation. Then paramedics found her vitals to be normal, and she was eventually transported to the Palm Beach County Jail, where she has a court date on April 6th. When asked about body markings on her in the jail intake, she wrote that she has a heart tattoo on her butt, on the bottom of her butt cheeks.
Of course she does. Of course she does.
Oh, dear God. That is the end of the story, but wait till you see her. And I did not make this vote. I didn't make this shit. This is what the fucking newspaper people did. Q-tips and batteries and a buttocks tattoo.
There's another one of do not stick your dick in crazy.
Maybe she's looking for someone to be the key to her heart.
Oh,
And not the one in her chest.
that's naughty. In fact, I think I've got something else to probably describe what I think of that last comment.
That's nasty.
Bunch of prudes. Who was your number 5, sir?
NCR, we're going home for number 5.
You don't mean.
We're going to Sydney.
Yes.
We're going to Sydney. We've got another multi. First off, we got a tree cut down by fake council contractors. I mean, that's not a bad way to get around it, really. We've got a riot squad and choppers called out after a teens party was gay crashed by 500 randos. I reckon Corey Worthington was in there.
He could have done better.
Yeah, maybe. But our feature story. Drongo cops crash into the front of house for the second time in 2 years. Guess what, NCR? It's time to roll that beautiful, beautiful clip.
Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops. Springfield cops are on the take. But what do you expect for the money we make? Whether in a car or on a horse, we don't mind using excessive force. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops.
It's been a while, hasn't it, NCR?
It has.
I am looking forward to this. Dramatic vision has shown the moment a police car swerved into the front of a home in Sydney's west the second time in 2 years. The officers in the vehicle were responding to an incident under lights and sirens when the police car swerved off Hilltop Road and plowed into the Maryland's property at about 5 p.m. yesterday. The 2 officers and the occupants of the house were uninjured following the crash. However, the damage was so severe that the family could not stay there overnight. Police say the officers were responding to an assault and they're assessing the actions of the officers involved. They are working with their insurance provider to help repair the home. For this, we're going to go to 9 News and in Sydney. And of course, one of our favorite news presenters, a very stunned looking Peter Overton.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
Oh, piss off. Do it. Oh, no. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. In a format that cannot be played in the browser. Are you kidding me? All right. Can't play the video there, but what I will do, can show you the pictures. Bang.
Oof.
Major oof. Narrowly avoiding the Lexus just there. There's the damage to the house.
Yeah, you can't buff that out.
No, you definitely can't buff that out. But we also have, thanks to 10 News, clip of the crash. Bang.
Oh, they did hit the Lexus.
Oh, they clipped it. Yeah, look at it. Around the corner. Locked up. There you go.
Oh.
Whack.
He was on a Macros run.
There he is. There's the police getting out of the car. And there goes the other one. I think we'll be okay. There's not much damage here. It's okay. Second time in 2 years. I don't believe it.
I'm just going to say it. Maybe invest into a wrought iron fence.
And then to find out, let's go to the comment section. Someone saying, I think that house owner is going to wind up owning the whole street by the end of the court case.
Oh, yeah.
Not wrong. Well, the cops are quick on the scene. The obligatory, you can't park there, mate. There it is. A bit hard taking the corner. Utes don't handle like a car, mate. Back to the driving school for you. Someone's heading back to Goulburn to do the driving course again.
He's been watching Initial D. Leave him alone.
What happened? What happened, Mr. Drifter? What was it? Fast and Furious Tokyo, Maryland's Drift. Oh boy. I think some people are going to be in trouble after that one. NCR, who's your number 4?
Before I get to my number 4, I just have to add a comment. Do you think he was listening to Drift Away when he made that drift?
Oh, for God's sakes, get out. Disgraceful.
Seeing as we're on the roll of bad cops, not quite a cop on this one, so I can't play the clip, but Florida man, private EMS co-owner, was arrested for taking private ambulance across state lines to purchase cocaine. Yeah.
Oh no, this is fucked already.
The co-owner of a hold on, I think I might actually have the video for this, so let me check. Goddamn ads. Jesus Christ. That's never. Yes, I have video. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Official for Bay County Emergency Services finds himself behind bars tonight facing drug charges. Bay County Sheriff's deputies arrested 42-year-old Gabriel Moschella yesterday on Highway 79 near the West Bay Bridge during a joint operation with Panama City Beach Police.
Okay. 54 grams of cocaine.
It's not bad.
$22,000 in cash.
Yeah.
And one surly mugshot. If you squint, he kind of looks like Fraud at Wrangler.
Oh.
Squint your eyes and look at him.
Nah, he's too big to be Fraud at Wrangler.
They say Moschella was driving an ambulance from Coastal Care EMS, the medical transport company he co-owns. Inside the ambulance, sheriff's investigators say they found almost 54 grams of cocaine, $22,000 of cash, a handgun, and an O-sheet, commonly used for drug transactions. Moschella resigned as interim director of Bay County Emergency Services in August 2023 during an investigation of some of the top managers. Several were fired, others like Moschella resigned. 6 months later, he was part of a group that opened Coastal Care EMS. The private ambulance company was granted a license by the county to transport emergency and non-emergency medical patients.
We'll get you there on time, or you'll get a free bag of cocaine.
Yesterday, when he was pulled over, deputies say he was speeding and did not have a license plate on the ambulance. When asked, he said he was transporting a patient, but there was no one inside except him. Investigators say he was returning from a trip to Alabama to buy the drug.
Shit,
Coastal Care EMS's county permit
guys from
still
Florida
valid,
having
but
massive
county officials
sideburns?
do have steps in place to revoke it if warranted. We called Coastal Care's main number and got a recording for a company trying to sell medical alert devices to seniors. Moschella is charged with trafficking in cocaine, importing a controlled substance into Florida, possession of paraphernalia, and possession of a firearm while committing a felony. After leaving Bay County Emergency Services, Moschella, Brad Monroe, Eric Lowe, and Brooke Powell sued Bay County for wrongful termination. Monroe, Lowell, and Powell each settled for $35,000, but Moschella continued looking for $300,000. 2 weeks ago, the judge summarily dismissed the case, and Moschella got nothing. Tonight, he's being held in the Bay County Jail on $122,500 bond.
Dreaming of a new kitchen?
What?
Oh, that's too good. No wonder he was so desperate. That is the epitome of someone that's going to end up as an NPC in Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. Because I'm looking up on the news story here that some of the stuff they left out. They found more cocaine than they told us.
Really?
There was an additional 28 grams of cocaine found.
Oof.
So, yeah. Lord man, stop doing cocaine.
Oh.
Trim them sideburns.
Yeah. Mattingly! But I told you to get rid of those sideburns! Time for the number 4?
Yep.
Number 4 is one that's going to make your blood boil. We're off to Bunbury in Western Australia, where a Gronk guest escaped punishment for poking holes in her flatmate's condoms.
What the fuck?
A Bunbury woman who poked holes in her housemate's condoms in a fit of rage has walked free after a court found her not guilty of acting with intent to cause harm. 24-year-old Sky Palazzi Edwards faced a trial in Bunbury District Court this week where she chose not to give evidence. The jury was shown a recorded police interview from 2024 in which Miss Edwards admitted to tampering with her co-tenant and long-term friend's condoms in July 2022. She told police she felt jealous of her friend's relationship and said the new partner had driven a wedge in her friendship. He would stay at our house basically all week, every week. At first, he was really nice, always making sure we're okay with him being there. But then it was kind of like he was trying to manipulate and turn people against each other in the house. The court heard Miss Edwards telling police that she was home alone on an evening of the 13th of July, 2022, and that she admitted to pricking condoms with a sewing needle. No. You know what? I got one message for this cretin straight away.
Oh, well, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
Indeed.
Miss Edwards sat in silence for over a minute before saying, I was sure I threw out the ones I did do it to. You want to know what happened? Her friend reported the tampering to police after falling pregnant and presented to hospital with a miscarriage. The housemates then saw a text exchange between Miss Edwards and a former partner in which the accused admitted to pricking the condoms with a sewing needle. I poked holes in half their condoms, the text read. Got to put those pregnancy tests to use somehow. Miss Edwards' housemate then returned home to find at least one of her condoms with a hole through the package. The court heard the targeted couple used condoms alongside other forms of contraception. One thing we all talked about before we all moved in was avoiding pregnancy because we didn't have room for a baby or were financially ready for one, Miss Edwards told police in her interview. Prosecutors failed to prove beyond reasonable doubt her actions had resulted in harm to her friend. I don't fucking believe this. Do not fucking believe this. And what's worse? So here's an example that they did in court of what they did to the condoms. And then there is Sky Edwards with her defense lawyer, Derek Hunter. Now, he's just doing his job because he has to.
Yeah.
Defending this cretin. And she's found not guilty on a technicality because they believe she didn't do any harm. Well, maybe under the direct letter of the law, but it doesn't mean we can't criticize her for being a fucking bitch.
You know, you could say she has done harm. Think about it. Because I don't know what your guys' pro-choice laws and stuff are down there, but if they can't afford to take care of that baby's going to be at harm.
Well, I do believe under the latest laws in Australia, an act that they call stealthing is illegal. It is considered rape.
I would because they didn't consent to have a child. They went out of their ways, but she tampered with their their condoms. So I would say charge her with that.
Well, she didn't commit rape. That's the problem. I think this is one of those situations where the Crimes Act has no way of defining what she did as a crime. Doesn't mean we can't say that she's a fuckwit.
True.
So yeah, Sky Edwards, as King Shark said, and I'd like to reiterate it, go fuck yourself.
Please.
And with that, it's medal time. NCR, who's your bronze medalist?
My bronze medalist is I hope you're hungry.
Go on.
Florida man accused of stealing almost more than $600,000 worth of onions and potatoes.
$600,000 worth of onions and potatoes.
Yes.
That's a big barbecue.
A Florida man could be facing up to 10 years in federal prison after allegedly defrauding a wholesale produce company, resulting in more than $600,000 losses in products like onions and potatoes. Jason Canals, age 39, was arrested and is facing 8 counts of interstate transporting stolen property. According to the arrest reports and the Attorney General's office, Canals reportedly defrauded this major produce company by using fake shipping arrangements to get large quantities of potatoes and onions that were prepaid and totaling more than $600,000. He's been arrested and has been indicted for interstate trafficking. And that's all they've got on this one. There's no mugshot, I'm sorry to say, but Jesus, the amount that you would. How many semis is that? Honestly.
That's nuts.
Who's your medalist, sir?
My bronze medalist. Oh my God, NCR. It's been a while. But we're going back.
Do it.
The city of Townsville is under attack.
I'm home. I'm home now.
A drongo has been rescued by police after jumping into a croc-infested river to escape said police. There's no report on this, but what we do have instead is a video feed with thanks once again to the fine people at 9 News. Ready to roll that beautiful footage?
Do it.
Go, Gravesy.
Grab the rope!
Grab the rope! Grab the rope!
Run! Go! Get it, mate! Get it!
Grab the rope! Grab the rope! Grab the rope! Come on! Come to the rope! Get out of there! There's crocs in there, man! Another unsuccessful attempt to try getting him out of the water. Heading up further. I'm in. All in. What is that? Just coconut? Okay. Here he comes down here. Come to the edge. So slippery here. Oh, man. Yep. Just wet shoes and lovely rocks. Just here.
I like this copper.
Big throw. When you're ready.
Grab the rope!
You have to grab the rope. Go, Gravesy.
Grab the rope!
Grab the rope. Grab the rope.
Run! Go! Get it, mate!
Get it! Grab the rope! Grab the rope! Grab the rope! No luck on that rope again. We're nearly about to have
Just
another
let the
crack.
crocs eat him.
You need to grab this rope. Yep, he's got it. He's got it. Come to shore. 400. He's holding the rope. We'll see how we go.
He's doing a death roll with
Come
the
to the
rope.
edge. There is crocodiles in there. You are tied. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in.
I'm pretty sure he just did a death roll. And this gives us an opportunity to visit the comment section on YouTube. Someone wrote, useless whale, pathetic. No matter how tired I was, I'd be running out of the water with the rope. Didn't even wait to help himself with any urgency. In America, they would have shot him and left him to the crocs, then planted a gun and drugs on the croc. Oh, God. Just leave him in there. Stop wasting my tax money on idiots.
Let the crocs eat the stupid, okay? It's just Darwinism at its finest.
I know. Someone wrote, gutted a croc didn't get him. Someone wrote, croc was scared of getting a disease. Someone even wrote, nut AI. And someone wrote, he'd rather take his chances with the crocs than the Australian police.
Well, I mean, we've seen some bad cops, and maybe they were going to try to do some searching with a certain finger.
Oh, dear God. NCR, who's your silver medalist?
Okay. This one's a bad one.
Oh, dear.
Florida man had sex with dog in front of people and damages church property and mailbox.
Oh, for God's sakes, really?
It's just not right. It's really eerie here. Something's fucky.
And
something uber fucky.
A Clearwater, Florida. An Orlando man was arrested in Clearwater for having sex with a goldadoodle in front of adults and children, and then damaged a nearby nativity display at a church. How old is this? Okay, this story is from 2022. So we never covered this story, but wow. And this popped up on the feed, so okay. Where were we?
Telling me about the guy having sex with a dog.
Oh, then tried to steal a vehicle, police say. On Sunday, police arrested 36-year-old Chad Madison on several charges, including sexual activity with an animal, exposing sexual organs, criminal mischief at a place of worship. That day, officers responded to his apartment complex on the 2600 block of McMull Booth Avenue Road around 4:30 p.m. Madison was arrested according to the affidavit. He said he knew the owner of the dog and took the golden doodle out for a walk in the apartment complex, then started to have sex with the dog in front of witnesses, which included adults and juveniles, who was at least then 16. Well, less than 16.
Jesus Christ.
When Madison was confronted by one of the adults, he began to flee wreaking havoc across the surrounding area, according to the report. He went to the nearby Northwood Presbyterian Church, knocked over their nativity display, broke several plants, threw several children's toys from the playground area, and officials say it costed about $400 worth of damages to the church. Then, while trying to leave the church, he damaged their mailbox adjacent to the neighbor's house, neighbor there, and then tried to steal a car before he was taken into custody. Would you like to see, Chad?
Let's see it.
Oh, Chad.
Yeah, that fits the bill of a Chad.
He's just dirtbag, man. Just
that is peak dirt bag. Yep, agreed.
Definitely a DJ from upcountry.
Yep.
Who is your silver medalist, sir?
Silver medalist this week, we're off to Wodonga in Victoria, or right on the border with New South Wales, where a Gronk has been sentenced for driving a stolen car to Melbourne to buy a fake penis.
Okay, that's a new one.
Yeah. Casey Ferrara, a well-known Wodonga drug dealer who dealt in crystal meth, was sentenced to a maximum of 5 years and 4 months in jail for a crime spree that included commercial drug trafficking, handling stolen goods, attempted theft of a dildo, and then in that whole time crashed a stolen Subaru WRX at 198 miles an hour, 198 kilometers an hour. Mistake number one. He chose the wrong car. He should have chosen this instead, and he would have gotten away with it.
Flirting outrageously with a waitress, and it's okay because he's got a jack.
A Subaru versus a Jag. I wonder what wins.
I'm going Jag.
Exactly, especially if it was an F-Type Jag. So congratulations, Casey Ferrara. We won't be seeing you again for 5 years and 4 months. Oh, boy. Oh, wait a minute. There's one more that he did as well. He apparently crashed a Maserati. Wow. That's wild.
That is wild.
That is wild indeed. NCR, who is your gold medalist?
All right. This kind of ties into your stolen Porta-John.
Yep.
Florida man was arrested after attempting to steal 2 septic tanks from construction site.
Oh, for God's sakes, really?
Yep. And I may have video. Just give me a second. But, okay. Florida man stealing septic tanks.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me share screen here.
Here we go.
There's the Florida man's car.
Yeah.
And he's pulling away the first septic tank.
What the hell? Right. And reversed it out. What's next?
He's tarping. Oh my God.
Why?
Push it real good. Please be full.
What do you think you're going to achieve with this?
Yep, flip it on its side.
Oh, he's not going to put it on the top of the car.
Yep.
No.
He's getting help. Oh, wait. No, he's being chased off. Now he's back with the fucking U-Haul.
Oh, you're kidding me. How much desperate does he want this septic tank?
I've got to go on the Subway diet.
This is insane.
How desperate are you? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's doing it. He's doing it. I'm almost impressed at this point.
Hernia. I bet you it doesn't fit.
I don't know. It looks like he got the full-size U-Haul truck.
Yeah. Oh, it fits. 2 counts of grand theft, unlawful use of a two-way radio.
Oh, man. He's in deep doo-doo.
Open and fund a new HSA.
Oh, my God. I love that. I love that.
That was amazing.
Okay. So he tried to steal the first time, right? With a Toyota Corolla.
And tries to use the top of the car to drive off with it.
Yep.
And then comes back with a U-Haul.
I mean,
that's wild. That's wild.
MVP for shitty situation.
Oh dear, I don't
Who's
get
your
it.
gold medalist?
Gold medalist for the shit towns of Australia for the week ending the 15th of March 2026 is Gladstone in Queensland, where a Gronkess has been sentenced for committing armed robbery with a bottle of Jack Daniels after being caught. Oh, for fuck's sake. She's been caught with 12 bags of crystal meth in her vagina.
Wow.
And because it's Gladstone, of course, the story is behind a paywall. But, ladies and gentlemen, a Queensland mum with a history of hiding drugs in her nether regions has been sentenced over an armed robbery where her weapon of choice was a bottle of Jack Daniels. Talara Broomham, 27, was sentenced when she attempted to rob a store where she wielded a bottle of Jack Daniels. Here it is, through the Monk pub window. And because she's been sentenced, and we love embarrassing these kinds of people, guess what? Time to name and shame. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Talara Broomham.
She's an attractive girl.
This is the third time this week when we're telling everyone this is why you don't stick your dick in crazy. And she's a mum.
Maybe she could be a dancer.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Parsons. And then, of course, comment section. I bet she wasn't happy when they found the bags. Yeah, because I wonder where they were found.
True.
Help me, step bro. Lawn care wrote, "See, she's single by chance? I'd give her a go. Love a girl that knows her way around the energy giving pipe." Ha. How does the history of hiding stuff up your cooch have anything to do with anything? Oh my God! Someone wrote, "She must have a big crack." Oh boy! Congratulations, Talara Broomham. You have just demonstrated you are unworthy to be a mother. Not only trying to hold up a store with a bottle of Jack Daniels, but then thinking it's a good idea to hide crystal meth up your vagina.
Well, you got to do something when it's not in use.
Yeah. Shelf crystal meth. Yeah, good on you, mate. And with that, we've come to the end of another podcast. And boy, that was a big episode tonight, wasn't it, NCR?
It was. Thank you for everyone for joining us. We've had a hell of a time, and remember, say no to cocaine.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And on that note, I am NCR News Network.
I'm Anthony Caruso.
And we will see you guys next time.